In the fragile light of dawn, the fishing village lay enshrouded in the gentle embrace of serene expectation. The sea, cradled beneath a sky burdened with pre-storm clouds, murmured softly, its voice a reflection of the town's quiet heart. Stone cottages with moss-laden roofs and weathered docks appeared to hold their breath, suspended in the solemn pause between silence and the distant growl of impending change. Fishermen, seasoned by years of reading the sea's capricious moods, cast wary glances at the brooding heavens, the whispering wind a harbinger of what was to come. Inside the village chapel, its wooden benches honed and softened by the countless prayers of the devout, the air was palpably thick with anticipation. Here, old Anna sat in the front row, her hands tightly clasped, her whispered prayers weaving a tapestry of supplication to the Lord of Mercy's sunlight, filtered through stained glass, cascaded across her weathered face, painting her in hues of hope and faith. Her grandson, Jacob, had been absent for long, lost to the depths of anger and regret. But today, the winds carried with them a whisper of return, and her heart throbbed with a yearning deep as the abyssal ocean.
Shepherd of my soul, she murmured, her voice a fragile vessel buoyed by the weight of hope. Bring him home safely. A single tear traced a glistening path down her cheek, a river carving its course back to its source. Within these humble walls, Anna laid bare her soul, listening for the divine whisper carried on the winds.
The low rumble of thunder, distant yet insistent, hastened the villagers through their daily routines, eyes flitting skyward in search of solace among the brooding clouds. The scent of salt, mingling with the fragrance of fresh-baked bread, offered a comforting promise amidst the looming tempest. As the village bell tolled its somber note, the chapel quickly filled, all eyes turned expectantly to the doorway where a shadow stood. A silhouette from the annals of memory, Jacob, the prodigal son returning in weary contrition, bore the sea's breath upon him. The youthful certainty that once defined him had dimmed, and as he surveyed the room, his gaze locked with old Anna's, a silent exchange of sorrow and affection, bridging the gulf between them. She appeared smaller, yet the tenderness in her eyes reached out to him over the crowded pews within Jacob. A stirring began, a whisper urging him to step forward, to seek and to be sought.
Lord, grant me strength. Jacob prayed silently, the words echoing louder within his heart than the storm outside. It was a raw plea, a soul tethered by guilt seeking release, a solitary note in the symphony of his return.
As Jacob moved towards his grandmother, the village held its collective breath, whispered conversations fading into the background hum, kneeling beside her. He placed a hand gently on her knee, a gesture small yet profound. The air between them thickened with unspoken words as Anna rested her hand upon his, forging a bridge over their shared history of pain. Together, they bowed their heads, and Anna's voice, though shaky, rang with resolve as she lifted it in prayer. Holy One, help us release what is past, fill us with your peace. Her words were a balm, soothing away layers of hurt and regret, inviting healing to settle where shadows once loomed. The fervent prayer sent ripples through the gathered assembly, binding hearts with threads of compassion. A quiet resolve settled over Jacob, a realization that he could lay down his burdens, embrace forgiveness, and find redemption. His decision to seek forgiveness was both a prayer and its fulfillment.
In the gentle morning light, a simple table set by the chapel door offered bread and salt, symbols of hospitality, covenant and unspoken traditions. As the villagers gathered, Jacob approached the rough texture of the bread under his fingers, grounding him in the present, the weight of history and promise woven into its fibers. He caught sight of his grandmother's eyes, see reflected in them grace unearned yet freely bestowed. Together they broke the bread, a sacrament of reconciliation, a gesture signifying new beginnings. The salty ocean breeze swept through, purifying the air, a baptism of wind and wave as Jacob turned to face the villagers, his heart open to the community he once left behind. The storm loomed above, dark and foreboding, yet within the chapel remained a sanctuary of light and hope. Villagers joined in prayer, their voices rising in a harmonious chorus for safety, for one another, and for the young man finding his way back home. An anthem of faith and renewal. O Lord of the winds and tides, guide our hearts to forgive and be forgiven. May your love wash over us like gentle rain, transforming the storms.
Light by the river. Cacti, strum of silence. The evening air is crisp, gently prickling my skin with its coolness as I station myself by the river. My usual haunt. The sound of flowing water underscores the rhythm of city life, soft yet persistent. The river seems timeless, as if its eternal flow is whispering secrets from ages past. I strum my guitar, each note weaving into the twilight, creating a tapestry of sound that wraps around me like a comforting old coat. My fingers are worn and familiar with the strings. Each chord is like an old friend. But then, a sharp twang disrupts the harmony. A string snaps, echoing my own uncertainty. The snapping reverberates in the silent pockets of air. My stomach knots in response, as if sharing in the string's sudden break. For a moment, I stare at the broken strand, its loose end quivering in the breeze. Like my frayed spirit, I can feel the weight of the moment pressing down on me. The world blurring around the edges as disappointment tightens its grip. The people walking past, the steady rhythm of their steps, the soft murmurs of their conversations. Everything fades into the background. I bow my head, closing my eyes, not caring for the curious glances of passers-by. Lord of mercy, I whisper between breaths, my voice barely audible over the gentle rush of the river. I am lost if music is my path. Why does it feel so fragile? Guide me, for I am but a weary traveler in need of light. My prayer hangs in the air, unanswered, yet I wait in hope that somewhere he listens. A humming stranger, a pause in my lament allows other sounds to seep through. Footsteps, laughter, conversations, a tapestry of life that reminds me I'm part of something larger. Yet amidst this symphony, I catch a single soft hum. It stands out, a gentle melody that seems to dance with the floating notes of my broken performance. I open my eyes to find a passerby, a woman whose hum carries an odd familiarity. As if it's a part of the river's song, her eyes are calm, exuding a serenity that I find both inviting and inspiring. I watch her, captivated by the simplicity of her joy. The world seems to pause around us as if time itself is holding its breath. Our eyes meet briefly and she offers a comforting smile before continuing on her way, her melody lingering in the air like the scent of blooming wildflowers. It's a momentary connection yet profound, as if God had whispered through her tune, reaching into my soul and tugging at the strings of my heart, prompting a stir deep within me. Inspired by the serendipity of the encounter, I gather courage to offer another prayer, one of surrender and hope, feeling a new warmth swell within me. Holy One, I speak softly into the evening glow that seems to shimmer with a new light. I lay down my pride and doubt. Let your will tune my heart, guide my hands to bring light into every room I enter, even if just for a moment. The prayer feels like a release, a letting go of the burdens I've carried for too long. A gentle breeze sweeps over me, and within it, a subtle nudge I feel, a divine assurance that I am not alone in my journey. The realization unfolds like the river's current, persistent, sure, and deceptively simple in its truth. With renewed determination, I wrap the broken string around a small pebble, a symbolic act of persistence and craft. Letting this new understanding guide my path, the pebble feels smooth in my hand, a reminder that even broken things can find a place in the story. I secure the guitar with care and start to play, improvising with the remaining strings. The sound is different but still resonates, a testament to resilience. Each note rises in the evening air, weaving into the urban symphony. Transforming the ordinary into sacred, I find peace in the imperfection, a metaphor of God's grace in my life. The music flows through me, a living prayer, an offering to the one who sees the unseen. As the night deepens, the lamps along the river begin to flicker on, casting a warm glow, their light shimmering on the water's surface. People pause to listen, some nod in appreciation, and for the first time I see myself not as a performer but as a vessel for this light. This music, a small crowd gathers, drawn not by spectacle but by the quiet miracle of music remade. I see hope in their eyes, and I realize in this sacred moment, heaven has touched earth.
Shepherd of my soul, guide my steps with your wisdom. Grant me the courage to face the brokenness with faith, as I strive to be a light bearer in the shadows of this world. Teach me to listen with a heart open to your whispers. In your hands, let my journey be renewed and whole.
And the pain, classroom promise. Except three letters at night, dead and gruesome. A classroom passage, Stars sprawled across the sky, a silvery tapestry offering secret kinship. The distant hum of traffic underlies the cricket's serenade, soothing and haunting. Jake inhales deeply, then releases a long sigh, as if shedding unseen burdens, a history of regrets and directionless roads. He collapses onto a weathered picnic bench, his eyes seeking solace lift to the heavens. Lord of mercy, what am I doing out here? He whispers, his voice quivering, his words fragile. Bowing his head, he cradles it in his hands, fingers intertwining like ancient roots, grappling for sustenance. He prays, words fragment to wind, and the stars fall out into a chunkless infinite. Hacked glass, mysterious kindness. Lunchtime arrives, the noise resetting to a soft murmur. The children scatter, their laughter echoing like an orchestra serene adagio. I notice Jacob, a boy lingering at his desk, shoulders hunched, his eyes dark, reflecting a secret hunger. An unwelcome pang of recognition hits me, his forlorn hope a whisper amid the clatter. Quietly I offer my sandwich and apple here. I say with a gentle smile, surprise, gratitude flickers in his eyes. A star emerging through drizzle, thank you, he whispers, his voice fragile yet sincere. I wonder if God used my hands to answer an unspoken prayer. In this act of sharing, a bridge is built, a connection forged by kindness. Crisis prayer. Later, in the solitude of the empty classroom, shadows stretch across the floor. The rain has lessened, night falling steadily. Kneeling beside my desk, I let out fears I've held back. Holy One, how can I make a difference? Tears come, my scarf a tether in turbulent waters. Papers rustle softly, surrounding me with hope and doubt. His voice, not audible but palpable, whispers reassurance. Let stars remind you of promise. This brings clarity, a serene light kissing the edges of my confusion. Not every need must be met at once. Each act is a star, a testament to faith and hope. Transformation quiet, born of patience and devotion. Turning prayer. Renewed I rise, feeling as though lifted by unseen hands. Bowing my head, hands clasped, I pray, shepherd of my soul, give me courage to serve with an open heart. In surrender, a burdensome weight lifts, replaced by quiet strength. I think of Jacob, his eyes reflecting both need and possibility. I act the next day. Small gestures, notes of encouragement, snacks, a listening ear. These become lanterns in the dark, illuminating paths with gentle light. Transformation is born of small prayers and actions, a constellation forming over time. Stars aligning in harmony, orchestrated by the divine. As the last child leaves, laughter lingering, I pause at the window. The rain has stopped, the air fresh, carrying renewal scent. Stars peek through clouds, echoing God's promise. Their light a tapestry across the sky. I step outside, the universe wide and welcoming, embracing me. I feel God's presence illuminating my path. Each twinkling star a reminder that every promise held in prayer is nurtured by the divine. A celestial tapestry woven with hope and faith. The heavens whisper that even the smallest lights can guide a lost traveler home. of mercy and light, guide my hands and heart to serve, that I may be a vessel of your unending love and grace. In darkness, let your promises be my stars, leading me always to your truth. In your name, I find strength and purpose. Amen.
A gentle whisper in the attic. Cacti, whispers in the shadows. The late afternoon sun spills through the narrow window of the attic, casting golden patterns on the scattered boxes. Dust motes dance lazily in the air. A gentle reminder of the years that have passed, I kneel among the familiar yet forgotten. The echoes of my husband's laughter still clinging to the worn edges of our life together. The attic, a sacred reservoir of memories, holds fragments of shared joys and whispered dreams. As I sort through the memories, the scent of aging paper and cool wood fills the space, enveloping me in a quiet embrace. The air is charged with a sense of nostalgia, thick and poignant. I find an old hymn book nestled between two boxes, and I pause. The binding is frayed, but the notes within are timeless. Fingertips trace the embossed title, and a breathy hum escapes my lips, carrying the melody of faith through the stillness. It's a comfort, a touch of the divine amidst the clutter. In this solitude, prayer comes like an instinct. Lord of mercy, I whisper my voice, a fragile thing in the quiet. In this slow dance of days and nights, guide me. Show me where to place each step, each box, each memory. My heart listens, yearning for the shepherd of my soul. The prayer wraps around me like a comforting embrace, a quiet lullaby that invites peace into the crevices of my heart. A sudden chime of the doorbell cuts through the introspection, a discord in my symphony of stillness. Startled, I descend the creaking stairs, the hymn book clutched tightly, a talisman of sorts. As I open the door, the sight of my neighbor, Lucy, greets me. Her smile is warm, yet there's a curious hesitance in her eyes, like she is bearing both a gift and a silent plea for companionship. "Hello, Miriam," she says, her voice carrying the humble sincerity of friendship. "I brought some apple pie. Thought you might like a slice." I thank her, inviting her inside the kitchen. With its faded sunlight and lingering aroma of cinnamon and apples, becomes a haven, a space for fellowship. Yet a part of me clings to solitude, to the attic and its sacred quiet, an inner retreat that has held me gently in the wake of loss. As Lucy talks, her words weave a tapestry of warmth and life. I swallow a growing knot of unease. Here is an invitation into community, a path God gently nudges me toward, yet fear of stepping from the comfort of silence grips me. A prayer trembles on the brink of my consciousness, weaving between Lucy's sentences, whispering of courage and faith. The turning point. The evening light softens as Lucy takes her leave, her warmth lingering even after the door closes. I return to the attic, the hymn book still in hand, its familiar weight a reminder of my husband's presence in every note and line. There, In the fading light, my knees find the floor again. The attic is a cocoon, and I spill my heart into the stillness. Holy One, my heart feels torn between quiet solitude and the call of community. Do I embrace the slow path of connection, risking vulnerability, or cling to the cloak of silence I've known so well? The question lies heavy, its weight a familiar burden. Yet, as I linger in the quiet, a peace starts to unfold within. A gentle whisper seems to brush against my soul, a divine assurance that there is room for both silence and song, solitude and community. I see clearly, the prayer of my heart transforming, courage weaving into my spirit I rise. The hymn book still in my grasp, yet its weight lighter, as if buoyed by unseen hands. The attic, once a retreat, now becomes a springboard into a new chapter. Each memory, a stepping stone toward healing. Days follow gently after one another. Like pearls on a string, I find myself at Lucy's door. The hymn book and a homemade scarf in hand. The scarf a token of gratitude and newfound friendship. The steps to her home are a pilgrimage in themselves, each one echoing with the quiet affirmation from my earlier prayer. She greets me with warmth, and this time, I step inside without hesitation. The lamp in her living room casts a soft glow, reminiscent of the sunlit patterns in my attic. And we sit, pie and tea bridging the gap between our hearts. The room fills with laughter, stories spilling forth like streams of light. And I feel a gentle stirring of hope. In this space, I feel the presence of the Lord, binding us in the gentle grace of shared lives. The decision to choose community does not feel rushed, but rather like the unfolding of a flower, each petal a moment savored, each conversation a step closer to home.
wisdom, act I shadows and rain. A city pulsed with the gentle rhythm of evening rain, each droplet a note in a symphony of life. Neon lights flickered, casting kaleidoscopic reflections on the wet streets. Standing at the bus stop, my umbrella barely shielded me from the rain. The air was cool and still, echoing with unasked questions. As dusk descended, I tightened my coat, feeling lost in a vast, indifferent city. My decisions weighed heavily, casting a long shadow over me beneath a street lamp's glow. I bowed my head, Lord of mercy. I breathed into the mist. Help me see beyond this moment. The rain softened and a fleeting warmth enveloped me, offering transient peace before slipping away. The shadows acknowledged the emotions released in prayer. The bus ride blurred by with rain-streaked windows, delivering me to my apartment's worn stairwell. Each creak reminded me of life's constant ebb and flow. Leaning on the rusted rail, I recalled an old song, create in me a clean heart, oh God. I sat on the stairs, the cold concrete grounding me. Solitude pressed close, yet within it an ignored need stirred, a yearning for reconciliation. Weary, I prayed again. Shepherd of my soul, I whispered, forgive the wrongs I've harbored. Let your light guide me. A breeze carried a lavender scent, reassuring me that my words were heard. Even in solitude, a sweet reminder of grace. Encouraged by divine clarity, I ascended the stairs, burdens feeling lighter under the orange glow of my window light. I faced the phone, contemplating fractured connections. With resolve, I dialed a long-avoided number. My heart pounded, but wisdom whispered encouragement. Each ring, I prayed for courage and grace to heal old wounds. When the call connected, I spoke from an open heart, vulnerable yet hopeful, guided by God's presence. I navigated human frailty with newfound clarity. As the moon rose, seeds of reconciliation were planted, roots intertwining with forgiveness. Understanding and compassion flowed, clearing shadows of past grievances. Closing prayer. Holy One, guide me with your everlasting wisdom. you. Grant me the courage to heal and to forgive, and the patience to seek your light always. Amen. Seeking contentment in the night, Acti, the shadowed road, the bus hummed through the desert, lights barely slicing through the soft rain. Each droplet a jewel against darkness. I sat alone, watching water rivulets draw patterns on the window, mirroring my tangled thoughts. My spirit was heavy, burdened by countless unfulfilled dreams. Within the bus, a mix of old upholstery and earthy rain filled the air. A simple oil lamp swayed gently, its warm glow casting a soft light on scattered passengers. A man ahead cradled a thermos, its spiced tea scent weaving through the air. Sensing my gaze, he turned, meeting my eyes with warmth that pierced through my fog, offering a cup. His gesture was sincere and inviting. The tea's warmth melted the chill in my bones. He leaned closer, eyes full of knowing kindness. Contentment is a rare treasure, he murmured, his voice soothing the raw edges of my heart. I nodded to myself, the weight of discontent pressing heavily. My life felt like a tapestry of unfulfilled dreams, each thread pulling at my heart. The bus jolted and my heart leaped, drumming loudly in my chest. Rain intensified, drumming windows like a persistent reminder of inner turmoil. I closed my eyes, seeking refuge in the heart's silence, hoping for solace amidst the storm. Lord of mercy, I whispered, I'm lost, far from where I thought I'd be. My dreams crumble before my eyes. I pray for guidance and peace in my restless heart. Breathing deeply, quietude wrapped around me. In that instant, a gentle nudge, like a soft whisper came, let my contentment fill you. Stranger's gift, the stranger shifted closer, offering me a weathered book from his backpack, its leather covers softened by years inside. A verse was underlined, for I have learned in whatever state I am to be content. The word shimmered, illuminating my heart with profound truth. Struck by clarity, warmth spread through my chest. Connection I had not known in years. The stranger bowed his head and I followed, surrendering to the moment. The prayer was simple yet profound. plea for strength to embrace the present. Shepherd of my soul, grant us courage to find contentment and trust in your grace. He prayed, his voice soothing over the bus's hum. His faith was a beacon, lighting the path through my shadows. Confession and courage, buoyed by prayer and expected courage, rose within. Turning to the stranger, I confessed I chased dreams, neglecting blessings I have. I seek what's next, never living the present. He nodded, understanding, his eyes kind and forgiving, as if he'd witnessed many such struggles. Acknowledging is the first step, let his contentment be enough. The journey continued in the farter's silence. The bus is rocking a cradle to newfound resolutions. Rain softened to a melodic patter as we reached our destination. My heart lighter than when the journey began. Holy One, grant us the wisdom to find contentment in our present moments. Let us embrace the blessings before us and trust in your divine plan. Guide us as we learn to rest in your sufficiency. Amen. hospital exuded an antiseptic scent, a sterile fragrance clinging to the walls, whispering of routine desperation. The dimly lit corridor stretched like an endless path, my footsteps echoing, burdened with fate's weight. Outside, the day's last light dipped below the horizon, casting a tapestry of blues and fiery oranges. Shadows stretch long across the floor, like unseen hands reaching into the unknown, grim reminders of uncertainty beyond the intensive care unit door. Inside, my mother lay quietly, battling an unseen enemy, her frail body fighting a war we could scarcely conceive. I lingered in the hallway, tethered by helplessness, leaning against the wall, its coolness grounding the storm within. Closing my eyes, I whisper, Lord of mercy, my voice a fragile thread. I need you now more than ever. In this fog of fear, guide me, give me strength. The words poured from the depths of my being, raw as fresh wounds as I prayed. A nurse passed, her presence a quiet grace in the hospital's chaos. She nodded with a compassionate smile, her understanding a balm to my weary soul, a sliver of peace amidst the shadows. Time crawled, each tick a heavy step forward, measured by machines relentless, beeping. The hallway flickered under fluorescent lights, mimicking my hesitant heart. A delicate scarf draped across a chair, a remnant of another weary soul. Its colors a soothing swirl of ocean blues and verdant greens. I picked it up, feeling its softness, a tender contrast to anxiety's veneer. As evening deepened into night, I sat on a bench, the scarf a comforting weight. The soft glow of my phone pierced the gloom, a beacon of the outside world. The name, my sister Clara, sent a pang through my heart. Our last exchange had been an argument, words sharp as broken glass over trivial matters. Yet now her presence was what my heart ached for. Bowing my head, I let the scarf's fabric slip through my fingers. Shepherd of my soul, I prayed, each word woven with longing. Help me mend what is broken. I am adrift without you. Lead me, Lord, in the rhythm of your grace. I listened, truly listened, past my fears to the still, small voice urging me to reach out with resolve. From this divine nudging, I dialed Clara's number, feeling the scarf beneath my hand. The call of reconciliation, Clara's voice was fragile, an echo of my own heart. Hi, she said cautiously. Hi, I replied, feeling my chest tighten with hope and regret. I'm at the hospital, Mom, she's not well. Pause was heavy with unspoken words, suspended like a bridge needing building. I know Clara's voice was soft with her own thoughts. I've been thinking of calling you too. I'm sorry, I rushed out the confession and offering laid bare. I shouldn't have let our argument fester. I need you here, we need each other. Silence wrapped around us, sacred and healing, full of unspoken forgiveness. I'll be there as soon as I can, Clara promised, her voice warm with relief and acceptance. An anchor in the tumult, the call ended, leaving a profound sense of freedom. I turned to a lamp's glow, illuminating a nearby Bible, quiet testament to divine assurance that I was not alone. It became ours, yeah, waiting was softened by reconciliation's light. When Clara arrived, we embraced wordlessly, our sisterhood a haven, as tangible as the soft scarf still in my hand. We stood together, our prayers weaving hope and unity. Our voices merged, soft yet unwavering, echoing through stillness. In that sacred silence, I sensed a gentle presence, an affirmation of the Lord's hand at work, stitching our lives anew, drawn in His grace's rhythm.